Alright, so one more to go. Alright, so yeah, as you can see here, we have a nice view of the neighborhood. We have a bunch of branches up there. I don't think there's anything up here that's really neat to get, but I'm going to see if I can make these jumps real quick just for the sake of doing it. Let's see if we can get to this branch. But yeah, as you can see, we are at the very top of the level. Oh, and we didn't do it. That's alright, we don't need to do that. I'm going to go ahead and jump on this rope here, and that's going to descend us back down to the ground level. That was a very tall climb. But yeah, like I said, those you're going to have a lot of areas in the game that require a lot of high climbing. So if you're not a fan of heights, just a fair warning to you. In this game, you're going to be going up high places a lot. So now what we want to do is, let's see here. We want to go ahead and look for the final army guy who is actually in here. Take care of these robots. Alright, so as you can see, we have a car that is not, I think it's being worked on. We have these pumps here. So you want to pump those, or stomp on those to get the car to kind of come down towards your, or on one side. That way you can jump on top of it. Get a little bit lower. I'm going to go on the other side though, not that one. And come on now. There, come on. We can make this, there we go. Alright, so you want to jump on top of this car, and then what you want to do is get back to the trunk, and then as you can see, there's an arrow indicating we can stomp, and that'll send us into a nice little washing machine. We want to get on top of this. We want to push this plank down. That way we don't have to go over the car again. We can just come up here, just like falling like that. So now what we want to do is jump on these clotheslines, and these will actually act as zip lines. You want to carefully maneuver your jumps, and boom. We have the final army guy. So what we want to do now is go ahead and take the army guys back to the soldier, or Sarge, I believe his name is, for our final Pizza Planet token. And as you can see, we have 90 coins. Very nice. Alright. And this is the wrist laser. This is the another useful item that Buzz can collect throughout. I think it's found in most of the levels, if not all of them. But basically what it does is it enhances your damage, so it raises your attack power, allowing you to destroy enemies a lot quicker. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to Sarge. Great job locating the troops. Here's your token. And we want to go ahead and collect our final token of the level.
To infinity and beyond.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and tally up our totals here again like we did last time. You can see we collected all 5 Pizza Planet tokens. And this time, last time, I liked seeing kind of the coins add up. I kind of skipped that part and just skipped right to the total. But as you can see there, we have a nice little tally. Alright, so 92 coins. I think that was almost all the coins in the level. Alright, so now what we want to do is we're going to take on our first main boss of the game in Bombs Away. Alright, let's see what we have here. Alright, so as you can see, we have a giant airplane that's kind of suddenly attacking. This is the first main boss of the game. This is a really easy fight. So basically what you want to do is just keep charging up your laser attack. And as soon as it comes, just honestly, you can probably just stand in one spot the whole time. It's going to dive towards you, but if you shoot it, a little cutscene will play showing that the plane's basically being destroyed. All you really want to do is just keep charging up your laser and waiting for it to come towards you, and just shoot it a couple times. And as you see, it has 1 hit left, and it's done. Easy as that.
To infinity and beyond.
Boss defeated. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue our search for our pal Woody at a construction yard. Meanwhile, Woody is trapped inside Al's penthouse apartment. He is greeted by 3 other Western toys: Jessie, a rootin' tootin' cowgirl; Bullseye, Woody's faithful horse; and a wise old prospector still in his box. Alright, so this level, I will admit, this level gave me a little bit of trauma and nightmares as a kid. Mainly because, well, frankly, I'm not really sure why. I think it's because of that tall building in the middle. And yeah, I think just being afraid of heights as a kid and falling down from high buildings or high areas was kind of enough to give me nightmares. So I think that's kind of why. Otherwise, this level is actually designed really well. It's actually pretty compact. There's not a lot of areas to explore. You're primarily in this little construction area, or this construction yard. You have one building there, you have a big truck over there, and then a big construction area in the middle that we will be exploring here in a little bit. Otherwise, the soundtrack and the music to this level, just like most of the game, is amazing. So I can't say more about that. But what we want to do is, there's actually a lot of things we can do here. Of course, we have our collectible items, and then we have our coins for him. As you can see over there, there's a box with another new item in it. And then we have Mr. Potato Head. So let's see what he's got. Hi, Buzz. You need a disc launcher to defeat the Angry Jackhammer boss. If you find my missing eye, I will give you the disc launcher. So yeah, so that's actually very important. The disc launcher is the next item of the game that's actually required to defeating the mini boss of this level. And as you can see, Mr. Potato Head's having some issues over there with missing eye. I'm sure that would upset me as well. So let's go ahead and help him out, find his missing eye, and that way he can see a little bit better. And then we also get the disc launcher in return. But yeah, this level, there really isn't much to it. It's pretty simple, straightforward, kind of like the last two. Just going through and getting your collectibles while destroying these enemies. As you can see, there's a new enemy there. I just destroyed. It is a robotic, like, bird robot type enemy. So we have another new enemy here. So that's something we'll see in the game. Is a lot of new enemies appear. And some kind of reappear from many different levels, kind of reoccur throughout the game, so we'll kind of see that as well. But if you go over to this area, you'll be able to collect. Well, really, if you explore a lot around the outside of the construction yard, you'll find a lot of coins, like around the perimeter, and that's kind of what we're doing here. Go ahead and see if we can destroy this robot. All right, we got the wrist laser, so we'll be able to do some more damage. Be able to kill these enemies quicker, like so. Get our coin there, and let's go ahead and check out what's in this building. Alright, so looks like we have a bunch of... is that a paint can? Looks like a paint can was knocked over and spilled a bunch of paint in this room, so whoever did that is probably getting fired. I mean, I don't work in construction, I never have, but I'm sure that's probably not something you want to do on the job. So, you know, spilling supplies or spoiling supplies. But what we want to do is jump up on this chair and then onto this desk. See if I can destroy this robot. And alright, so now that I'm back up on the desk, we're going to go ahead and destroy this robot, get him out of the way. And what we want to do here is get this coin. We're going to climb up to this shelf up here. And as you can see over there in the back of the wall, we have a bunch of filing cabinets, and a couple of cabinets are sliding open. What you want to do is, if you can get a good camera view on the cabinets and when they open, you want to jump on this one, and then you want to time it to where you can jump over on this side, and did not do it there. Alright, so I'm back on the shelf. So you want to jump on this cabinet, and then you want to jump over on this one as it pulls out, and then you get your first little Tike up here. And then down here is a little puzzle that will give you a Pizza Planet token. It says if you can mix the paint to match the colors on the wall, you will get a Pizza Planet token. So what we want to do is, as you can see on the wall, we have different colored cans of paint. And what you want to do is mix this can with the colors that are displayed on the wall. So the first one there is purple. So what we want to do is go ahead and get this can under the blue and then the red, and then mix those colors together, and that will make purple. This is one of my favorite little missions in the game. I just think it's kind of cool, the fact that you can mix paint together and kind of mess around with some different colored paints. And as you can see, we got that one done, and that'll make it'll make a little dinging noise, and then it'll light up in green, showing that you got that color done. So you just want to do that for the next two. So next color we have is orange. We're gonna need red, and I didn't even hit that, and it still worked. And then we're gonna need yellow to mix it into orange. And we got our orange color, so we're gonna push that can all the way back to the orange picture. And we got that one to light up. So now we just need green. All right. So what we wanna do is go over to yellow. We wanna get that in the can. Again, I barely even hit that, but it still worked. And then we wanna go over to blue, because blue and yellow make green. All right, now that we push that third color over, we finally got that third one to light up, and our first Pizza Planet token of the level. All right, so now we are actually done in this building. That's all you can do here. So you want to go ahead and exit the through the front of the building, and then if you want to, what you want to do is come over to this construction vehicle, and you want to climb on the back of it. As you can see, there's a little like step area where you can climb up the back of the truck, and then you want to get up here at the top of it. And then what you want to do is there's a couple things you can get here in the truck. There's first of all there is a little Tike right there, construction little Tike that we'll need, and that's our collectible for the level. So we need to get 5 of those guys. And there's a switch here. If you want to jump and stomp that switch, that's going to lower the blade of the bulldozer. And then you want to get on top of it, and it'll lift you up, and that'll let us go up here, where the fun will begin.